Okay, people, it is Shakes here, and I'm here to do my unboxing of Yu-Gi-Oh! The complete third season on DVD from Cinedigm, Flatiron Film, and 4K Media, and I think, New Video Group. So yeah, you may also remember, it contains the Virtual World and Battle City Part 2 arcs. You may remember it from Little Karibo's Yugioh Abridged series, in which he turned the big five of the Virtual World arc into 5 of the heads of 4 kids, which I find hilarious because on one part you have 4 kids, one of the worst anime dubbing companies ever, who did the dub for this show, which is why he probably chose them. Secondly, they're voiced by Team 4-Star, who at the time, their Dragon Ball Z Abridged series was down. At least when they started it, I think. So there's that, other than just the usual comedy on the show. And when the arc ended for Lil Karibo's Abridged series, for the Virtual World arc, around the same time that he was doing the arc, maybe a little bit after it started, 4 Kids got into some trouble with Toei, or the company who does the animation for, or who they licensed Yu-Gi-Oh! From, for a lack of compensation, I think is what the deal was. They ended up winning, but they lost so much money that they had to sell off properties, like their programming block on CW, which they sold to Saban, the lead developer of Power Rangers. They had to sell off most of their properties, like Yu-Gi-Oh! One Piece they didn't have to sell off because they gave up on One Piece completely. They legally, what they did was they didn't even want One Piece because of how violent it was and everything. So they did everything they could until legally they could drop the show, which is when Funimation acquired One Piece, because they got One Piece in a pack of different animes that they could license at the time. So yeah, but they sold off Yu-Gi-Oh! For the franchise, for distributing it, which I think was sold, the entire rights were sold to Konami, while the broadcasting rights for viewing it on TV were sold to Saban, by whatever I just said. So that's why it's on Nicktoons, and why Saban can now run the show on his programming block. Vortex, is it? Yeah, I think it's Vortex. So yeah, and now they're for licensing corp. They're not really a big deal anymore. So we don't have to deal with 4 Kids shit anymore, at least currently. Whatever, but, around the time that, Little Karibo's Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series Virtual World arc got ended, the big 5, who were 5 heads of 4 Kids, in that universe, got taken down, and so did 4 Kids, because that's when the lawsuit was settled, or acquitted, or whatever, and 4 Kids won, but they lost a lot of money, so they couldn't be a big deal anymore. So yeah, that's why 4K Media is now in charge of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here in the United States. So yeah. But, whatever. And we're currently waiting for Lil Karibo to do more of his Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series. Now maybe that we have this, he can get them done faster. And he's been using the Japanese RAWs now for a while, but, you know, if he ever needs them, they're right here. Plus, these episodes are on iTunes, so if you don't want to get the DVDs, you can get them on iTunes. So So yeah, let's get to the packaging and everything. I apologize for taking too much of your time. So yeah. So on the front you have Dark Paladin, I believe is what it is. The Yu-Gi-Oh logo, the complete 3rd season right there, 6-disc set. On the side here you have a piece of Exodia. I just figured out why they did that. It's your move, and then description of the set. If you can read it, you can go ahead and pause the video and read it. So yeah, 4K media, DVD, Dolby Digital, surround sound, the closed captions. Those only work if you have the closed captions on like an old TV that can take DVD players, so at least it's my understanding. But so you can't really turn these on. I don't know why. They did the same with Digimon. Shout Factory is doing the same thing with Power Rangers, which I do not get whatsoever. But if you get the iTunes releases, you can turn the subtitles on, which is really good. So yeah, NTSC, Flatiron Film, and Cinedigm. For some reason on the iTunes releases, they added a Cinedigm intro logo thing to the beginning of the episodes. I don't really get why they did that. It really adds nothing to the experience of watching this. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it for the box art. Comes in a good cardboard box case. And on the other side here, we have Yami Yugi holding his dual disc, which it'll make a bigger picture once we get the other two, like the last 2 sets. So yeah, right here you have Yami. This is Season 3, Volume 2. Hold on, let's start with Volume 1. Okay, so we have Kaiba here and Mokuba in the background looking all creepy. And I'm not just talking creepy like he's looking creepy, but he is. It's just like everyone, they do this for some reason, and it just makes the characters look very creepy for the ones that are in the background. So yeah, Season 3, Volume 1, and it is in this green color. So yeah, there's a sign, and I just showed you it. 3 discs in this set. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause the video, see if you can read it. Okay. Includes the first 24 episodes of the 3rd season, featuring the Noah saga, which is the virtual world saga, which I think everybody calls it that. So yeah, and this is the 4Kids dub, so answer any questions you might have. It's the 4Kids dub. Which isn't all that bad. I agree it's not the best it could have been, but whatever. I know you probably can't see it, but for me at least, when I see this, the Yu-Gi-Oh logo is a bit out of phase or something. I don't know, it's just like, it wasn't, this disc wasn't printed properly or something like that, or it was printed very fast. So, disc 1, 2, 3, all with the green color. Now we move on to Volume 2 with Yami Yugi on the front and Merrick's evil version, or evil side right there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 3, Volume 2. There's the side. And I believe that says the same exact thing as Volume 1, so we don't have to read that. Includes episodes 25 to 47 of the 3rd season, featuring the exciting conclusion of the Battle City tournament. At the end, who will be the king of games? We all know it's Yugi. I don't think I'm spoiling anything for you guys there. So yeah, DVD, Dolby Digital, closed captions, NTSC, Flatiron Film, Cinedigm. On here, it's about 8 hours and 48 minutes of episodes. On this one, it's 8 hours and 26 minutes worth of episodes on here. So yeah, here are the discs. They're really a blue color instead of purple, but I'm fine with that. In my opinion, I hate the purple. So yeah, if you want the set, go ahead and buy it. They're in print. They're relatively cheap. They're like $30. Around $30 each, which is a pretty good price. And you can get these volumes separately, though I wouldn't recommend that unless if you really don't care if you get the box or not. Really, the box only adds to the value. But it'll cost you, like, each volume is about $20, I think. At least at first, at launch. But the season set is $30, which means if you get each volume set, that'll be costing you $10 more than you should spend on this series. It's not like it's uncut or anything, you know, which I wish it was. So yeah, and if you put these all together, you get Yugi on one side, or Yami on the one side. And on the other side, you get Exodia. I just figured out why they put Exodia on the other side, because 5 pieces of Exodia. Yeah, I'm that much of a nerd. But yeah, so yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, go to my channel, go to my second channel, on my Twitter, links in the description. Go to my other unboxings of this set, because I've already unboxed these 2. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get volume, or season 4. Season 5, I don't know. I think they might be milking it, because I think every season has just about the same amount of discs and episodes. Because it's like 7 episodes a disc, and it's 6 discs per set. But apparently season 5 has 7 discs, because it has like almost 10 more episodes. I think. So the price is like $53 on Amazon. Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure it'll most likely go down in the next few months before it's released. But, you know, it's... I don't know. I'll probably get it anyways, but I'm just saying that's a steep price. But, you know, whatever. I kind of can't wait for the 4th and 5th season. I can't wait to watch 3rd season. Watch how 4Kids screwed up the show. So yeah, yeah, so that's it. I'll talk to you guys more later.